Hey, it's Jonas back with another installment of the Whachamawhatsit video series here. Trying to just inform and teach everybody about the thing that I've made. So these are the ones that you saw earlier in the overview video. So right now this is a prototype that I wanted to go ahead and take apart and show you what all is inside there, what it means when I say 1/4 inch insert or 3/16 insert or 1/8 inch insert and so on. The insert, this is the insert. This is what goes inside the body of the slider. There would be two inserts per finished slider, one to go in each half. Then of course you have your magnets. So these are this plate is made to be used with 1/4 inch magnets, which would be these guys right here. You can see that the magnet actually fits that bore. Okay, we'll go ahead and break this thing down. I'm not sure what magnets are in this, but we'll find out, and I'll show you how to take it apart properly and how to put it back together properly. Alright, the last screw is very important. You want to make sure that you're holding pressure together on the two pieces here, the inside piece and the outside piece, the body and the plate, as you take out the last screw. And then whenever you do take out the last screw, it's best to kind of hold pressure against the halves and gently pry it open, and you heard the magnets click, and all the magnets found themselves inside there, and you can see them jumping around. So inside there was a 1/8 inch plate. So this was a concept that I had come up with. Again, this is a prototype. The real 1/8 inch plate will look just like this, but it will have an additional row down the center for putting magnets in the center. You can look at the drawings and the CAD models on the item listing to see what that 1/8 inch plate would look like as a finished product. Alright, so let's see, get rid of these 1/8 inch magnets. And let's see, so we got the magnets, we got the inner plate, and then we got the body, right? So the inner plate goes inside the insert. Let's see, thought I had all my pieces here. Yeah, that's a rough one. We'll get rid of that one. We'll use this one for the assembly. Where are my magnets? There they are. So we got the magnets, we got the insert, and then we've got the plate. So in order to put this together properly, you're going to want to insert the plate, and then it's helpful to have some piece of metal, especially on the first go round, have some piece of metal to put this on to where the magnets will attract to the underside. So I'm actually using a wrench because it's just something I had laying around, but that's what I'm going to use as my piece of metal. This is a good analog for something that you may have around the house. I'm going to use a plastic bag. Let's see, there's one. Use an empty plastic bag to keep the plate from getting scratched up and to keep it from picking up any debris. So some sort of plastic or tape on whatever it is that you're going to be putting them in with, putting them in on, and then put the plate inside the insert inside the plate, and then you can apply your magnets. Let's see, I need to reduce the amount of magnets, so let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's exactly how many magnets you need. I'm not going to cheat with a big long thing of magnets here. So as you can see, the magnet is attracted to the wrench. So we put one magnet in. Oh, also, you need to be wearing some safety glasses while you're doing this, because the magnets in close proximity to one another, one magnet or a few magnets could be ejected and end up hitting you in the face, and we don't want any injuries, okay? So always wear some safety glasses when you're doing this. And so all I did there was grab the magnet and slide it over into the next slot. And I'll try to do that to where you can see it. So we're going from this slot to the next slot. So I'm going to grab a magnet and we're going to slide the stack over to the next slot. And it goes down as it's attracted to the wrench. And we're going to do the same thing. Slide over to this slot. Oop, it came back. Slide over to that slot. And then the metal that is attracting the magnets is essential to this step. Okay. Slide over to the next step, or to the next slot. And then we have our last slot, which is always the tricky one, and you want to hold top pressure. It's got 3 magnets trying to throw it out of there, so you always want to hold pressure on the top as you're sliding it. So hold pressure and slide it over into the next slot. Now these magnets aren't going to go anywhere until you pick it up off the wrench. So if I take it and pick it up off the wrench, magnets are probably going to go flying. So let's try that. Alright, so that's what you don't want to happen. Alright, so let's do it again. Let's put the magnets back in. Where did my insert go? See, I flung my insert across the table. So you can see why I say that this could be dangerous. You want to always be very careful when you're doing this. I'm just going to do it quickly. Oh, see, one ejected. So let's get that back in there. And also keeping the magnets in that stack is going to always help you get your polarity correct also. Alright, now to keep those magnets in there, we're going to put the cap on before we remove it from the wrench. When you remove it from the wrench, or remove it from whatever piece of metal that you're using to hold the magnets down, you're going to want to hold pressure together like this with 2 fingers with either hand. And then you need to put your screws in. Alright, so there's also another piece to the inside of this that is optional. You do not have to use it. To keep these magnets from rattling around inside there, I have made these foam inserts. So this is just a neoprene foam insert, and it can go right there. Just try to line it up as good as you can. There is, with the micarta plates, I recommend using this is a 1/32 inch thick foam plate, and then there is a 1/16 inch, so they are thicker, thinner, relatively, right? So the 32nd, which is the thinner, goes with the micarta plate. That'll keep it from having too much compression and bowing out the center of the plate on this side. All right, so put the cap on there, hold our pressure like we talked about, and then put 1 corner screw in. Do not tighten it up yet. Just get it snug and get the thread started. Put in the opposite corner. So I went from corner to corner. I did not go from side to side. I went from corner to corner with the screw. We're going to snug it up. And put your other screws in. And now that we have all the screws in, then you can release your pressure between your 2 fingers. Let's see. And then also, see, I almost messed up there. If you can remember, if you go from corner to corner when you're tightening the screws, that'll help you get even pressure. So tighten up corner to corner and go from this corner to that corner. That'll help you get even pressure. And then as you get them all snug, I just go back around once and check them to see if they're snug. It does not need to be a ton of pressure on these to hold them together. And then you can see we have a finished piece. All right. Trying to think of anything else. Let's do a disassembly again, just to rehash what I said about taking it apart slowly and holding pressure to keep the magnets from going everywhere. So again, when I take it apart, just like when I'm putting it together, I'm going to hold pressure between my 2 fingers as I'm taking the screws out. Alright, so all the screws are out. And we're gonna let it go, but we're gonna ease up easily. I'm gonna try to catch my fingernail on the edge so that I can control it as it comes apart. And it hasn't popped apart yet. Alright, so I would recommend in this situation, see those magnets are basically cocked cannons, so, oh, there they go. So you saw how they popped loose and popped together. Alright, I'm going to move that stack of magnets around to the other two that were hanging, and then you've got a relatively safe stack of magnets now. One thing that we don't also of note, one thing that we don't want to allow to happen is to hold a magnet away and then let go of it from any sort of distance, because the thing will fly through the air and it will chip, and those pieces can also harm you if you're not careful. So these magnets are fun, of course, but they are not, the magnets themselves are not toys. They can be dangerous. Keep them away from any children. Alright, just to be on the safe side. Alright, hopefully that is informative, and I'm going to hop off here and we'll see you next time.